What a week, guys. Oh, look, this is one of my Bravocon looks. This is one of my Bravocon looks. How do y'all like it? Chat, let me know. Like, I'm sorry. I sent this picture to one of my male friends and he quoted a meme. He's like, "You look like Nala." And I'm like, that's fine. Nala is a sexy lion, okay? How y'all think, chat? I'm loving it. Makeup by Estefania with help by Deanie. Um, you know, I'm always gonna have my lip game on point. I could do my own makeup, but I don't have the strength. Bravocon is just like club, bus, another club. No sleep, no eat. Like Lady Gaga, another Stephanie that I love, said it best. Bravocon is not to play with, so I need my makeup to be done by someone else while I collectively get my head together. Anyways, what's up with you guys? Like, anyone pregnant? Anyone got any announcements? Any housekeeping? Anything that you want to announce? The the elephant in the room here is y'all haven't seen me since Saturday, and it's now Wednesday night. Well, yes, I took a break because I literally have been. Y'all know this. Like, I have been putting shit out like Kendrick versus Drake. Like, I've been dropping these damn podcasts on time. And when I have me a guest, y'all always love the guest. Whether it's Raven, whether it's Monty, whether it's Kendrick, whether it's whoever it is, y'all love the guest. Y'all love when Aaron come back. So listen, I've been doing well. Yeah, so I'm just excited because BravoCon is coming up and like we're just getting our final preparation ready. If you are going to BravoCon, please go to Bravo Well Black's Instagram and type, no, you don't even have to type in anything. Go to Bravo Well Black's Instagram and go to the chat that says going to BravoCon question mark. Add yourself to that chat and we'll be dropping stuff in there as the information flows to us. Okay? Because I want to see you. I'm gonna look in the words of Tamara Mari. I'm gonna look right there in that damn camera and tell you my husband is not a racist. Anyways, BravoCon's coming up. I took a little break, but I'm back. Wednesday. I'm gonna try tomorrow. If not, I'll meet you for Halloween. Spooky, right? And then Saturday, it's always going to be a Saturday episode. There's always going to be a Wednesday episode, and there's always going to be a Saturday episode. Even when I'm not here, Aaron holds it down. So y'all have nothing to complain about. I want to talk about the new season of Nobody Wants This on Netflix. Nobody wants this. And I would say that that's the truth about this season, but I don't want to get the white people mad. I don't want to alienate the white people that listen to this podcast. But is anyone feeling like we just had this exact same season, except the boyfriend who was like the golden retriever boyfriend turned into kind of an asshole? Not an asshole necessarily. It's just that he. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Last season, she met Hot Rabbi. Her and Hot Rabbi went through some ups and downs of dating. She didn't know she wanted to be Jewish or not. And he needed someone to be Jewish. So they broke up. And then we loved it because he did the romantic run all the way through God knows where they were and found her on the bus and they decided to stay together. We check in on this season and they're dating and some things come up that they disagree on. I'm loving it because I'm like, this is real life shit. What about if I meet a hot rabbi? Do I have to convert? Is he okay if I don't convert? Is he a modern rabbi like the Seth Rogen character played? Like, what's going to happen? And then just their views on marriage and divorce. And he obviously takes family very serious, whereas her and her family, they do their thing, and that's pretty much what they do. They do their thing. Um, but yeah, so I'm watching the show and I'm like, okay, so these are real issues. And then I love that her sister character. You asked me, she's from Succession, first of all. Succession, if you like to Succession, however you pronounce it, you know her. You love her. She carried this entire season, period. She started dating her therapist. And I'm like, did they just film this? Because remember the lady who went viral for falling in love with her therapist, and people were like, "Girl, you're delusional. Like, what are you shouldn't have did that." And then some people were like, "Actually, it's the therapist's fault because they're the one who's not supposed to break that boundary of literally dating your patient." Me personally, I don't care about a boundary. I don't care if you're, yeah, that's pretty much as intimate as it could get. Unless you're my gynecologist, I would listen. My gynecologist is fine enough. I would date him. So she started dating her therapist, which we literally never even heard of. I thought it was a joke. It was just for that episode. That's what I thought it was going to be, like, just for that episode. She brought this guy around and was like, "This is my boyfriend." But I do have some friends that, like, out of nowhere, they'll be like, "This is who I'm dating," and I'm like, "What do you mean? We talk every other." I don't talk to nobody. I wouldn't say I don't talk to. I talk to my mom every day. I talk to you guys. I talk to y'all more than I talk to my friends, and you should feel special about that. But I talk to you pretty consistently, and you've never mentioned that you had a boyfriend. And me, I am the type of friend that I talk more about the person that I'm talking to, more so than myself. I am that kind of friend that would literally just pop up. Yeah, this is my boyfriend. I just don't like talking about myself like that. I like talking about myself with you guys because I feel like it's optional. Like, if you don't want to listen to what I have to say, you don't have to listen. In person, I'm like, when I keep talking, I'm like, this is a lot about me, not about the other person. Um, so yeah, I relate most with her, and I also relate with, like, even with my acupuncturist. He was very me and him, we didn't do anything, but he said a lot of stuff that you'd be like, "Is that your acupuncturist or is that your side nigga?" Basically. But yeah, she popped up. She had a boyfriend. I loved her boyfriend. It was hilarious. He's from a couple of different shows. I forgot though. I know that I don't want to get into that. But so she had a whole boyfriend. She ended up getting to the altar before Homegirl and Hot Rabbi. And I'm just like, okay. Um, that was a good storyline. Love that. I loved Hot Rabbi and Homegirl butting heads. But this is where it turned for me. When the mom was like, "I'm Jewish," it turned me off. Like, it was just like no point of the entire, like, show, because the allure of the show was like they are not Jewish. She's agnostic. He's deeply Jewish. Like, he's a rabbi. That's how Jewish he is. And how are you gonna make it work? That was like the allure. That's what made the show so charming. The fact that he also, well, I don't really know about putting a person over your faith. Unless, obviously your faith is shaken, obviously. But like, that's the allure that, like, I felt with the show. When the mom was suddenly like, "I'm Jewish." And she was like, "No, really, I am Jewish." And then she not only said that, she was like, "Oh, I feel a spark of Judaism." I'm like, "Okay, cool." And now it just changed it for me because it's like now she's Jewish. And now, even if she doesn't believe in those beliefs, or she doesn't want to be a practicing Jew, she's still technically Jewish. So you can get off on that. Like you can be like, yeah, she might not be a practicing Jew, but now me and her, we do Shabbat together. We go to all the holidays together. She knows everything about the Jewish, religion. So basically, she's Jewish. And that's literally what it went down to. Like, even with at the end, she's like, pretty much, I don't know if I'm ever going to feel Jewish. And then she talks to a homegirl and she's like, yeah, but you do this, you're judgy, that's Jewish. You do this, that's Jewish. You are Jewish. And I'm just like, that's not the point of this show. You could have kept that. And then them breaking up, going to the wedding, and her basically leaving the wedding, and then him leaving the wedding, and then they're coming back and missing each other. It's the same exact thing that we just watched last season, and it was so good last season because like we all want that romance, that run for me baby, catch up with me baby side. But it I don't know. I feel like it's a fun, lighthearted show, but there are some goalposts that I feel like they missed. There was no, and sometimes I'm thinking about it. Sometimes things don't progress, but at the same time, don't give me the same exact storyline and then tell me it's a new season after I waited a year for this shit. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. Like, that's rude. That's unnecessary. But what I did like was, I don't, is her name Morgan, the sister, and that whole storyline dating her therapist, and how she didn't know shit about him. And it's like, when it comes to a man, it's like, yeah, I don't really need to know much about you except that bank account. Like, is the bank account right? The bank account, the credit score is right. We can get married. Like, I'm not gonna really like you that much anyway. I want to hang out with my friends more, regardless. I want to hang out with my friends. I want to hang out with my friends, be married, but he's gonna be, dating. He's not dating. Ooh. Well, there was a subplot where he has like a record of dating his patients, and that was a huge red flag that she just swept over with. Um, but yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the season, but I just don't like how, like, literally from beginning to end, it just felt the same. We're not on the same page. Um, there's something big that happens with his faith because, he ended up like being a rabbi at that one modern school, and he's like, wait, this is too modern. I do like that he did not abandon his Judaism completely, but it was just, I don't know, they could have did a better job. I think that it's fun and it's light, but since you have this platform and you have everyone talking about it, from celebrities to even my acupuncturist talked about this show, you should do something different, I feel, you know? But yeah, I enjoyed it. All 10 episodes, I enjoyed it. It was just watching the same thing over. And so I'm like, we're in the same spot that we started. And like that can happen in real life. You can literally think that you're progressing, but you're in the same spot that you started in, and you didn't progress at all. You just went in a circle. But now it doesn't feel like two people from different faiths or unfaiths. It feels like a very Jewish man and a not so Jewish woman, when it was supposed to be like two different people. So that's all I think about Nobody Wants This. And I know I might be the only one with this opinion because so many people were saying how great it was. And like, I'm not complaining. Like, I love the parents. Bina, I love Bina. I love Hot Rabbi's brother's wife. I like the wife. I want them to separate, but I do not want homegirl's sister and Hot Rabbi's brother to get together. That's another unpopular opinion that I have. I don't want them to get together. I don't know if her name is Morgan. I do not want them together. She's too good for him. I'm sorry. Like, he's the guy that you literally, you have him there because you don't have a boyfriend, but you want attention and you want, like, you're a homeboy that you know loves you and gives you princess treatment, but you'll never fuck him. He's the guy for her. Like that's what I want him to continue to be. And I want his wife to go out and find someone else and maybe like come back to him or something like that. Either way, I would have never had that kind of relationship. Like, you're not about to be texting my man. The whole 2 minutes I'm outside your house thing was weird to me because everyone acts like it was just her that was tripping. But no, this bitch literally calls them during Valentine's Day and is like, well, too bad I'm outside your house. Come outside. And then he'll go outside. Like, absolutely the fuck not. Who do you think you are? Fuck out of here. But yeah, it's a good season, solid season overall. We'll be watching it again. Don't hate it. I think that what I do like better is Running Point. With Kate, is that Kate Hudson? And maybe it's because of Chet Hanks is on it, but yeah, love Chet Hanks. Anyways, what else did I watch? Oh, I watched the new I Know What You Did Last Summer. Good. I can do thrillers, like not thrillers. I can do thrillers and I can do like slasher films. I just can't do like the spiritual scary stuff. Uh-uh. That's not for me. Not for me at all. I'm too scared. The spiritual stuff, I'm too scared. Okay. Leave that shit over there. What else? I'm still on the Vampire Diaries. I would like to announce that Raven is almost at the end of season 2. So we will be talking about Vampire Diaries very soon. Write it down, take a picture, it'll last longer. Because if y'all know anything about me, season 2 is when Klaus and the originals come. Mainly Klaus. The originals don't get there till season 3. But when it comes to Klaus Michelson, my man, he loved me. Like, that's why I can't find the perfect man because I'm comparing everyone to Klaus. Is this man going to kill everyone for me? Is he going to kidnap people for me? Is he going to draw me on a horse? Is he going to chase me for hundreds of years? Is he willing to lose his life for no reason, though, for me? Does he have a British accent? Can he scream, Rebecca? He's just not Klaus. He's not Klaus. You're a great guy, but you're not Klaus. And that's your problem. Yeah, so Raven is at the end of season 2. I cannot wait to chat it up with her. She is gonna beat my ass because I'm a baby. It's a shame how far I am. Don't tell her, but I'm almost on season 4. And if she don't hurry her ass up, I'm gonna keep going. What else did I watch? I Know What You Did Last Summer was really good. It's on Netflix right now. Um, The Freakier Friday is about to come and stream on Disney Plus November 16th. We're getting closer and closer to November. What are y'all being for Halloween? I want to know. Let a bitch know. I'm very nosy. And what are y'all doing for Halloween? Because I might not do anything. I might just stay my ass home. Or I might go on a date. I don't know. It depends. Let me know what y'all doing. What costumes y'all wearing. Like, what's up? Like, what's was it the non-blondes, the 4 non-blondes with Nicki Minaj? Bitches ain't shit and they ain't saying what's going on. Let me know. This was just a little episode to say hi to you guys and to let you know that I will be working on some more um podcasts and content for you. If you have Patreon, I dropped a Swipe With Me because I'm back in the game. The bitch is back. I done lost some weight and feeling better than ever. Um, but also at the same time, probably not really gonna take it seriously until after Bravocon. But yeah, let me know about your dating life. Like, are you dating anyone? Are you pregnant? Are you getting pregnant? Are you having a hysterectomy? Like, because that's a very serious thing to have, but at the same time, you don't have to worry about periods and you don't have to worry about getting pregnant. Are you going through anything serious? Like, I know that a lot of people are going to be affected by this SNAP thing, so I just wanted to give a couple of tips out. I think that you see the recipes. Um, I've reposted a lot of that on Threads. There's a lot of resources on Threads. DoorDash is going to be giving out some food for SNAP recipients. Um, it's just like crazy to talk about, and it makes me so mad. I just don't even want to get into it. But yes, DoorDash is going to be giving out some money to SNAP recipients. So make sure that you look into that. When you go on Threads, look into um, how to make food stretch. Look into that. And I know that there are people who have health issues and you have to have, low sodium intake type beet stuff. So make sure when you're buying your beans, try to get your beans in a bag instead of the can. That way you can control the sodium. And when you're making casseroles, from the soup, try to do the no salt added cream of whatever, cream of mushroom, cream of chicken, cream of wheat, whatever it is. Try to do the no salt added ones. Um, if you need help, what I noticed that if you live in any community that has like a meeting place, if you don't have necessarily a mailbox that everyone comes to. But I've figured out the idea. I don't know if someone already said it, but I figured out the idea that like whenever my apartment complex has a party or something, they always advertise it at the mailboxes because that's when people get their mail and they're able to look at the mailbox and they're able to see, oh, there's a party on the 22nd at the, whatever. Old school style. Like, remember the laundromat? If you have like a local laundromat, if you need something, write down your contact information. It doesn't have to be your number or your email, even if it's just your social profile. Write it down physically, put it multiple times on a piece of paper. And back in the day when you used to be able to rip off a number, rip off your rip off your email, rip off your number, and put, I need help, I need food, I need money. Like, let people know what it is that you need because you never know who's willing to help. Because if I see anyone on Nextdoor that's near me, I'm going to see if I have or if I can get any canned goods or even fresh food or whatever it is that I can do. I will help without even like knowing them. I don't even know my neighbor's name, but if they knocked on my motherfucking door and said that they need some food, bitch, you are going to get breakfast, lunch, and dinner that day. I don't care if I'm broke. So you don't need to think that you are a burden to people. You are not. People are willing to help you. And I will say, if you do the I need something and you put out your contact information, meet the person in public because people are evil. We see it every day. People are evil, but however, people are willing to help. And then also, if you think that you can't really make a change because you don't have enough money to, if you have like, I'm sorry to say, like a Publix, or if you go to like a Sam's Club or a Costco, and you can buy the multi-packs of something instead of like, one item at a time. If you're able to do that and give that away to your food pantry, that helps. Every little thing helps. We can lean on each other, we can lean on community, and don't be afraid to ask for help because people are willing to help you. We want you here. We want to help you. It makes us feel good. And like we're all going through the same shit. Listen, I'm not even going to ask you who you voted for. I'm just going to help you. Don't, now don't volunteer no information that you don't want out. I'm just saying, I will try to help you in any way that I can. I already did the sickle cell, roundup, so I can't ask people for money again. But I will be reposting resources to Instagram anytime I see it. I will be reposting resources to Threads anytime I see it. I will be reposting all that I can, and we are going to get through this together. And hopefully, the government gets both sides. I don't give a fuck. And I don't give a fuck who is in charge of this. Both sides, everyone figure something out because we're hurting. And I understand there's a lot that goes into it, but at this point, I don't care. Like this is crazy. This is really crazy. And we want to help people and people want to help you. So go to your local food bank. If your food bank is out, I know food banks are going to be out like a light because they're already understaffed and served. But there are other ways to ask for help. Even on social media, people have been adopting Snap families. People have been adopting Snap families. People have been sending money. People have been sending food, sending Uber Eats orders, sending DoorDash orders. People have been dropping off food. People have been volunteering. You are needed, and we're going to get you through this. And I know it's stressful, but we got each other. I love you guys. I'll be back soon. How soon? You'll find out. All right. Bye.